sports. This is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. So for the Lakers, their last game a loss to the Spurs. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that critical performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shot. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those teams.
Now the Lakers starting group. And a world peace and Powell with a full tandem. Darius Morris is out there with Andrew Garglock, and it's Howard in at the center. And for the Trailblazers, Batum and Aldridge are small and power forwards. Bill Barton is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Hickson in at the 5 down low. And the Lakers making a change here. Nash is checked in.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is, retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there, no question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher, so that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
Yeah, that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but Steve, not many bigger ones.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
Wesley Matthews checked in for the Trailblazers.
Damian Lillard grew up in Oakland, California. A pretty good history for point guards out of that town. You think of Gary Payton, Jason Kidd, of course. You know, if Lillard could end up having a career of that caliber, he'd be doing awfully well for himself.
And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Hickson.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Now let's find out what head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say to Ron Doris. Doris?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, they plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris. And for Lillard, he said that growing up in Oakland was one of the biggest challenges that he's had to overcome, just avoiding the pitfalls and the dangers of the town.
Yeah, a kid who kept his head down, though, Kevin, and focused on what he needed to do to have a chance to reach his goals and dreams. And I like what I see from him. He's a nice combo guard. He can go at you off the dribble. He can shoot it from deep. He can make the right play off the pass. Humble, hungry, talented young guy. I'm sure he'll play with a bit of an edge since he's a little under the radar screen coming in.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal. Well, you knew that Dwight Howard had his days in Orlando numbered. That was clear. You just didn't know where he would end up. But his move to this team definitely was the big story of the offseason.
Leonard, he's checked in for J.J. Hickson.
So getting back to Howard again, anytime you have a chance to get probably the best center in the league, it's a huge deal. And I think you just go for it. You do whatever it takes to get him. So I think this is a coup. I mean, Howard's had his problems. He had the back issue last year, all the controversy as he tried to get out of Orlando. But in the end, this guy is a monster, best defensive player in the NBA, and really right in his prime.
The defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
The Lakers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
You know, you look back at what's happened to the Blazers over the last few years, it's very sad. This was a club that was poised to be one of the dominant teams in the West, and then the injuries just set them back big time.
Now Batum, following the miss by Nash from deep. Takes it right up. Oh, and the beaten by Leonard.
And you really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
Oh, yeah, no, certainly you're right. You know, that's making it way too easy for sure.
Yeah, major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here.
Injuries can creep up on a team, and as Steve said, Portland had so much promise just a few years ago, really even at the beginning of last season. But look what's happened. No Odin, no Brandon Roy, and he was alluding to that moments ago, Clark, and that's tough. Those are cornerstone pieces for that organization.
Pillars for you, Kevin, and it's terribly unfortunate to lose two players with that. You can see why the Blazers basically had to restart. All business there, not messing around one bit. Busting right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Babbitt's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Earl Clark's checked in for Steve Nash. Morris with the ball. Miller picks him up. Howard gets to Gasol. And the powerful one-handed slam.
You know, the more shots like that he hits guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot makes can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Eric Maynard, he's checked in through Lillard. And the Lakers also making a switch. Steve Nash is checked in for Earl Clark. Maynard dishes to Babbitt. The basket good on the assist from Maynard. Babbitt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Back to Gasol. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland. Andrew Godlock, who's checked in for Steve Nash. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Lakers. And checking out the Lakers. Tied up with them. The Lakers making a switch here. Zuhon's checked in. Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active ring defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders. At small forward, you look at world peace. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA. And, of course, Nicholas Batum.
You know, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players because they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
And they're not just good on-the-ball defenders. They'll torment the players they're not guarding. A lot of those steals are the result of passes he gets his hands on away from the ball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Howard's shot is good.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
He's had troubles at the line so far in this one, going 0 for 3.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Your trailing Lakers ahead.
17.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Meta and Pau Gasol make up the forwards. Nash out there with Duhan. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle.
He would not be denied on that one, no matter what the defender threw at him.
Yeah, he needed just a little more effort to make that stop.
I don't know. I don't think any amount of effort would have done it. That guy was flying to the hoop.
Aldridge backing in. He dishes it to Maynard. Great D that time from Nash.
Well, when you talk about Dwight Howard, the first thing that comes to mind is that dominant interior presence. Defensively, he can do it all with his tremendous strength and athleticism. And offensively, he's made steady progress to the point where he's a 20-point-a-game scorer, big-time player. Well, he's an intimidating finisher around the basket, Kevin. The thing you have to do defensively is try to push him off the block, not let him get deep position. But that is easier said than done, that's for sure.
And Steve, you know what? He's powering through guys better now, playing through contact, but he's also starting to polish up his post moves. So it's not just simply about him throwing it down, which he does with force and regularity. He's starting to add a little finesse to the power package, too.
Here is Duhan. The Blazers getting the bucket. the way Dwight Howard overshadows the center position in the NBA right now. And you could argue he's one of the all-time great centers in the league. And Clark, do you think from his perspective that's a good thing?
I'm not necessarily sure. You've got to be careful how much praise you heap on young players. Everybody handles it differently. I think you're better served to earn it over time before people start making proclamations about the great this, the great that. I think you love to see more great centers or outstanding centers emerge who could stand toe-to-toe with Dwight and really challenge him to continue to push himself to be the best.
Down to 5 in the shot clock. Shot's good. 6 points for Leonard.
See the pick there. Got him wide open all the way to the rim.
Near the three-point line, it's Nash. And the Lakers with another miss.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there. Well, there's some very popular destinations for free agents around the league. Chicago, New York, Miami. But for me, the Lakers are still the premier market for players. You know, big city, history of winning with the Laker organization, and fantastic weather.
Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Now we'll check out some of the numbers for Dwight Howard. First in rebounding, second in field goal percentage, and he has a real knack for blocking shots around the hoop, ranking in the top 5 in that category.
You know, we rewind back and look at his incredible rebounding average, and he's actually a beast in the paint. I mean, when the shot goes up, he really believes it belongs to him if it doesn't go in.
And Steve, to follow up on your point, the whole aspect of Hollywood has always been a big lure for the Lakers as far as recruiting Clark free agents.
We've seen it over the years with all the big names they've gotten assigned in free agency. No doubt about it, the Lakers are still one of those destination teams for a lot of players in the league.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Pavlovich kicks to Leonard. Shot on the wing. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by World Peace. Nash has got his second basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Portland. One more time. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Lillard with it, and it's Jameson picking him up. That bucket in no time at all. And that's now 6 points for Lillard. Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Right side, Jameson. He's covered by Matthews. Jameson dishes to Hill. And here they come. Outside Matthews. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And you guys know the 3-ball is his bread and butter.
Dixon. And blocked. And it's out of bounds off the Blazers as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
18 seconds.
Here's Batum. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. They get the rebound. Here's Hickson. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting from Portland.
Well, with the Blazers for many years, Portland didn't even worry about the luxury tax. But because of the new CBA, there's a much stricter rule on the luxury tax. And it looks to me like the Blazers will have to make some adjustments.
Yeah, the CBA, as you brought up, Steve, trying to limit the spending of teams that have big money. It might take, a while for them, Clark, to get used to these new rules and abide by them.
Yeah, but on more than one occasion, Kevin, they were able to just buy up picks and take on contracts in an effort to try to quickly improve their team. But I think those days are over.
6 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You cannot back that far off of a guy. I mean, I don't care who he is. These guys are pros. They all can shoot. D up.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 6. Aldridge. Pass to Hickson. Up and in on the layup. Hickson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Points in the paint have been the main course, the main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Now they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Babbitt's checked in. Now, here is Morris. And Jamison backs in. World peace on the way. And there's the 3-second violation. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Nick Batum is second.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. They're very unselfish guys at a position that sometimes puts more of an emphasis on individual play.
Most of those guys can take matters into their own hands if they need to. But like you pointed out, Steve, that's not their MO. That's not how they want to roll. They want all 5 players on the floor to be involved in the offense, and that's what they want to facilitate.
Count the bucket. Trailblazers leading by 5. Now Lillard, averaging 19 points per contest. Batum with the ball, picked up by World Peace. Here's Aldridge. Second chance shot. Babbitt. Babbitt's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that football possible.
Here's the screen. Morris passes to Hill. Inside to Gasol. Jams it with authority.
It's not enough for the defense to just get into position. They've got to get in the way.
He took what they gave him and cashed in.
Yeah, he paid it off.
Yeah, in a big way. Superb finish.
A one-handed flush. Very nice.
A nice, strong finish there. Punched it home. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room to bring out the monitor and see. And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And now the third quarter at the victory. We have seen exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he's done a great job of finding the soft spots in that defense. A very efficient game for him so far.
Yeah, and I like what he's done, Steve. I mean, he's made a couple of jumpers here and there, but what he's really done impressively is allow the game to come to him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Batum and Aldridge are small and power forwards. Damian Lillard out there with Luke Babbitt. And it's Dixon, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Trailblazers leading by 9.
Well, Nicolas Batum out of France, lovely player, a cornerstone for this Blazer team for the future. Brings together all the things you want to see at that small forward spot. Length, defense, shooting ability with range, and of course, finishing around the rim.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Leonard, who's checked in for Hickson. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Luke Babbitt.
What a great example of how to set a good pick. He really allowed his man a wide open look.
Nash, right side. Outside Gasol. And low to Howard. The monster one-hand slam.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Nick Batum, a player who's long and athletic, as Steve was talking about, still very young. So young, but still back in the NBA. He was a wonderful prospect.
Well, you always look at length because that's an asset coaches and teams like to have. So tremendous defensive potential there. He could develop into a scary two-way player.
And Matthews kicks to Batum. Batum off the pick from Matthews. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Here's Leonard. No good. Great D that time from Howard. Lakers trailed by 11. Throws up the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
You know, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
Matthews with it. Guarded now by Nash. Here's Aldridge.
Well, they ran a nice play there, set up an easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick. He may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, impressive two-handed jam.
That's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
He was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard, one of the top point guards in this year's draft. Really more of a scorer than a classic pure point. In fact, he led the nation in scoring a season ago. But very dangerous, great penetrator, and he can knock down the outside shot.
And you know what, guys? For Lillard at Weber State, he was asked to be the primary scorer out of necessity. I mean, sometimes guys in that position can reveal themselves to be much more prolific passers at the pro level than they were able to in college just because of the need for them to score.
He was a screen on out. Sasha, the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his third foul of the game. Sasha Pavlovich, she's checked in for the Trailblazers. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And Howard with the stuff.
Boy, that was right in his grip.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
Now, he had a lot of momentum behind him on his way up.
Lillard with it, guarded now by Morris. Lillard, the pass to Leonard. And it's sent back by Howard. Nash against Matthews. Nash, right side. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle, Clark.
Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Maynard's checked in. The Lakers also with the sub. Duhan's checked in. There's the screen. Pass to Pavlovich. Over world peace. Portland again missing. Lakers trailed by 5. And here we go. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Duhan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line for the Lakers.
And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Second, Steve Nash.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the three. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a three-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits both from the stripe. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Maynard kicks to Aldridge. Into J.J. Hickson. There's the big two-handed slam.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
And here's Duhan. Gasol. Hill dishes to Gasol. Down goes the slam.
This is Kevin Harlan. Reached up high and brought it down hard.
Well, that's how you do the dunk. That's for darn sure.
That's how you call it.
You guys are crazy.
Duhan kicks it over to Nash. Kicks it to Duhan. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Hill passes to Gasol. Oh, the one-hand jam. 51 seconds left to play in the third. There's a good screen. Here's Maynard, headed by Duhan. Aldridge dishes to Maynard. The dish to Hickson. 4 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Babbitt's shot is off. Lakers trailed by 3. It's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Trailblazers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Right side Aldridge. Outside Batum. Offline with his three. And it's the Lakers on the break. Duhan kicks to Hill. And here's Nash outside. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game neither team. Trailblazers leading by 3. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. They've got Kevin Ebanks. Pau Gasol is out there with Hill. Then it's Duhan. And it's Nash in at the shooting guard. Aldridge. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw a jump over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. 2 shots.
You gotta like the way he took it strong there, attacking the rack.
And the defense fouling him there to prevent the dunk.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Andrew Godlock comes in for Steve Nash.
And you look at LaMarcus Aldridge, he's always had good height at his position, 6'11", but he's done a nice job filling out that frame.
Howard, the post to Gasol. Slams it on the run.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Does seem like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Here's Hickson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. And Steve, you look at Aldridge's improvement. He's left no stone unturned.
Yeah, I think the last step for Aldridge is to improve his post passing. And Kevin, he's a wonderful scorer down on the block. He can step away and make jump shots. But if he can become a better passer out of that double team, he will be a complete offensive weapon.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Maynard dishes to Batum. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And the Lakers with some changes. Antoine Jameson's checked in for Gasol. And Earl Clark is subbed in for Andrew Godlock. And the Lakers call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Mike D'Antoni gave to his team during that break. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range. And we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're overhelping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
They set the screen. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan, and I think now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem.
And Batum kicks to Aldridge. Makes the lead pass. Leonard the pass to Bennett. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Lakers trailed by 3. Feeds it to Ebanks. He kicks to Howard. He feeds it to Clark. Takes it up. Shot is off. Aldridge with some nice D. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Aldridge left side. Sinks the 15-footer. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Smart, he's just using his size advantage to get a shot up.
And a sweet stroke, too, you might add.
Outside, Jamison. Howard setting the pit for Jamison. And there is a whistle that goes on Eric Maynard. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. They double team Howard. The pass to Jamison. Leonard with the steal. And the foul on Luke Babbitt. That's his first foul.
He's been doing a nice job taking care of the ball. Not many miscues for him in this one. That's his only turnover.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Luke Babbitt. Duhan with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
That's how it's done.
Sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Dwight Howard. And Paul Gasol is subbed in for Antoine Jamison. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. Off the inbound. Here's Hill. Here's Ebanks. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
If you settle for outside shots like that, you're going to have a hard time cutting into this lead.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you look at them this half, they haven't gotten to the free throw line as much. And it's in part because of their willingness to settle on offense. It's a matter of not just taking what's available. Good teams take what they want as far as shot selection.
Help that one. And that's now 10 points for Leonard.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Gasol, screen on Matthews. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Hill. Against the rim with a two-handed slam.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack. Big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist card to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
That was really the key to the play.
I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, too. Not too shabby on that jump.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop. But these two guys seem to have that synergy between each other.
And Matthews throws it down.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish off, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that.
Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Hill. Clark comes in for Devin Ebanks. And Darius Morris subs in for Chris Teamup. Howard gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Howard's got 5 points now this quarter.
That shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Back to Alden. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard dishes to Leonard. Howard with the steal. Morris kicks to Clark. Gasol up with it. And he makes good on the layup. And now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of the team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
They now take the lead. 8 points for Nance.
Boy, it really puts great pressure on your defense when you're trying to recover from a turnover.
Yeah, their defense is really in jeopardy every time they turn the ball over. So if they can take care of the ball, it will take care of things at both ends of the floor.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Bring some strong points for them. That's the first one. They'll put them up by 2. So both teams making some changes here. And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Batum inside the three-point line. Here's Hickson. No good, unable to end this run. The Lakers shooting it as high as you're going to see, 67%. And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up the foul. Tip for him, he's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for two. Martin's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. And it's checked in. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Batum. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're losing by 3. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what you're saying?
I think it's a no-brainer here. You got to go 2 for 1 to maximize the clock.
I agree. So important for clock management. You got a good opportunity here. So they want to take a quality shot and then get another possession.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Morris. Matthews passes to Batum. And it's Metta World Peace with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14 fouls.
On the wing, Batum. This is to Aldridge. Here's the feed to Lillard. It's up a 3. Misses the 3.
Well contested shot. And they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
No question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And it's second attempt at the line. No good. Power timeout called by Portland. They're down by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
I think the coach is telling them here to just take the easy points in a hurry, and then you got to foul right away.
I don't think they necessarily need to just foul blindly right away here. You'll go for a steal before you send one of them to the foul.
The Lakers making a switch here. Now Aldridge. He dishes it to Matthews. Looking to end the run. Can't get it to go.
Showing some strength in the lane, tough rebound.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here.
But maybe not so much with the margin.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.